Hello everyone, it's me, Enan63, and can you believe that July 2025 is already over? I honestly cannot believe it. I wanted to also apologize if I'm 8 to 9 days or 10 days late. It's due to Donkey Kong Bonanza and me 100%ing it, and I deeply apologize for that. But don't worry, I'm about to now finish July 2025, mentally, because it feels like I'm still in the month, but I'm about to end it and enter into August after when I finish making this video, so yeah. So here's Enan63's July 2025 rewind. And I have to say, I was really worried. I didn't think this month was going to be as good as June, but thankfully I was wrong. This month was just as amazing as June, honestly, in terms of video games, movies, and other things and stuff. And yeah. So let's go ahead and start. So July 1st, the second part of 2025 is here and stuff, and of course I make a promise that I'm going to make this even better than the first act. The first act was already amazing and stuff. And yeah, so I'm gonna do it. Let's go Godspeed. And yeah, don't worry guys, I know I start off pretty roughly due to Donkey Kong Bonanza, but now that I'm done with it and I got it off my back, off my chest, I can hopefully now focus better now on other video games, other Let's Plays I'm gonna do. My Super Mario ROM hack game project, Mario Mission X 5, and yeah. I finally finished playing Project Bone Storm, which was a very fun Super Mario ROM hack. I'm actually gonna showcase it, but no, not here. I want to show it on the playlist, but it was really fun. If I can find it, though, that is. Yep, here it is. Project Bone Storm. And I have to say, it was overall a really fun, amazing Super Mario ROM hack. I definitely enjoyed my time with it. It's basically like a mix between Super Mario World and Mega Man X2 and stuff. But yeah, it was a great Super Mario ROM hack, and I really enjoyed it. Thanks to this guy, X Gameplay Long Play. Credit goes to him for showcasing it to me. And yeah. And then the next thing I did was I finished playing through Ninja Gaiden 2 and Ninja Gaiden 3 on NES. No, I play them on YouTube, but I'm talking about like when I play them like just blindly by myself on the FCUX simulator, and they were both amazing sequels. They were honestly better than the first game if you asked me and stuff, but yeah, pretty much. Anyways, the next thing I did after that on July 3 was on July 3 there was some alligator meme. It has something to do with politics, but the reason why I posted here because well it just kind of blew up on my internet stuff when I was just browsing through my YouTube channel. Then I saw this out of nowhere, but whatever, I'm just gonna ignore it. And happy 4th of July, of course. And of course, I also finished playing Berserk Boy, which was really fun. I did play it last year and stuff, and my review got noticed by the Arthur, and yeah, it's still a fun game. I still enjoy it later. I just have issue with the backtracking and pacing, but though, it's still an amazing game, and I still recommend you still play it, especially if you're a fan of Mega Man Zero and stuff. But anyways, July 4th. And also happy late 15-year anniversary, YouTube anniversary to Luigi Fan 001, one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. And yeah, happy 1 year anniversary and stuff to him. Happy 15-year anniversary to you, Luigi Fan 0001. And yeah, hope you have a great 50th anniversary and stuff. I know I'm pretty late, but yeah, still happy late 15th anniversary. And then after that, also on July 5, the Stop Yelling Game movement thankfully hasn't happened. Of course, some of my viewers I know don't live in the U.S. and some live in Europe. I pray to hope that this horrible movement thankfully doesn't happen, because this is completely making me upset. Obviously, I pray to hope that all of you guys in Europe, thankfully, hopefully, this movement didn't happen and stuff. I know it's been 1 month, but this movement still makes me mad. And also I love physical gaming and I love physical copies. So yeah, but enough negativity. Back to positivity. The Super Famicom contest that was hosted on Super Mario Central. Was this the one? No, that was June. Okay, so here it was, Super Famicom, the contest and stuff. And I think it's already, is it over, I believe? Submissions, no, is it over and stuff? Extended, oh no, it's still going actually. Okay, I actually forgot about it, but yeah. So I guess you can still join. I'm not going to join because I don't know how to like port or compose and stuff. But good luck to everyone who joins. It's still going on until August 17th, so yeah. Results on the Super Mario contest. Oh yeah, now there's other music contests right here. Congrats to the winners, obviously. And yeah, I'm not interested in this because I don't know how to make music and stuff. But yeah, who won actually? I don't know who won, but I think these were the results and stuff. But are these the results? Okay, here they are. There. First place, AHRION. I don't know how to pronounce it, but congrats to him for winning that contest. But yeah, that was the contest and stuff. So now on July 6th, Power Guy, at long last, finally made the Mega Man X I Have to Beat Mega Man X video challenge. And oh my god, man, you don't know how happy I am that he finally, did this, man. Because this was a video I was anticipating for him to make, and the fact he finally made one.
It's Mega Man X1.
Yeah.
The year is 21.
Yeah, Power Guy, you said it. But yeah, he finally did it, and holy crap, man, thank you, Power Guy, seriously. I'm glad he finally did the Mega Man X. I mean, he never did Mega Man 9, sadly. But you know what, I'll take this Mega Man X instead. Considering I think it makes sense after Mega Man 7 and 8, since this came out in that same year. So I think he's going, like, chronicle, maybe year order. I wonder if he's going to do Mega Man 0 next, but who knows, maybe in the future. But yeah, then after that, White Yoshi's Eggs, amazing video on Smart World and stuff. Right here. Yep, he made an amazing video on the capes and physics and stuff, which was an amazing watch. I highly recommend you go watch this video because this is like very amazing and stuff. I think I want to honestly use Godot honestly because I really honestly really want to use it one day because I think it really seems like an engine I can actually use since I am using GameMaker, but I want to stick with one engine first. And then there was GameSack's, awesome video where he talked about the first level of a game. I really rarely watch a GameSack, but I think this is one of the best videos I think he made honestly so far. Well, that up until the games are better on this weaker console series, but that along with the Nintendo GameCube and the games on M2. But I think this one might be my favorite one from him because sorry about that. Hold on, I'm gonna turn out the volume for a bit. But yeah, my favorite parts is when he talked about Donkey Kong Country 1, Streets of Rage. Although I wish he used the 1, and also Star Fox, Shinobi 3, Super Metroid, God of War 2, and yeah. So this was really a great video from him. And also I made a comment and stuff. Check his honorable mention, Pizza Tower, John Gutter stage. I really wish that kind of got mentioned. I know he doesn't talk about indies that much, but I really wish he did. But yeah. And also, oh yeah, there was also this game coming out, which is Artist. Is it coming out in 2025? I don't remember, but it's called Artist Pure Imagination. No, it's to be announced. So we don't know if it's coming out either 25 or 26 or 27. It's still unknown for this game, but Pickfree, this game looks amazing so far. Honestly, I'm just, oh my god, man, so freaking excited for this. Honestly, I honestly can't really wait to play this. But yeah, there was a brilliant club stage and stuff, and this looks really good. Pizza Tower and Anton Blast are both amazing, so I guess I can't blame him for taking inspiration. I think I might like the speed a little bit more, but yeah, this looks really amazing. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, that was art. And now one more thing is, normally it's hard for me to choose which Deltarune remix I love the most. But holy crap, man, this remix right here, Deltarune Chapter remix, honestly, which I'm gonna type Deltarune remix, but this one I want to see, which is, no, not the Rude Buster. This is by Noteblock and stuff, but where is it? Here it is, As Seen on TV. Now, it's hard for me to say whether I like this or Richard's composition better, but I think, okay, I can't choose, man. Either Richard EB or this. I can't choose, man. It's just too hard. Oh, and also one more remix, but I think I'm going to mention this in my August, but Astro Boo's Donkey Kong remix, it's TV time, but I think I might like this a little bit more because it feels a bit more, special and stuff. And also, he mentions about the Switch too, but yeah, this was amazing, and I'm also kind of amazed that he included Black Knife, so I think I might prefer this one a lot more, because here, he includes Black Knife, and Richard didn't include it, so I might like No Block a bit more. Sorry for repeating myself, I didn't mean to, but yeah. But overall, No Block, probably the best remix you did. I think this might just take the cake as the best remix. You and Not Tony did a good job, collaborating and stuff. But yeah, overall, definitely, in my opinion, and one of the best remakes he has done. That Whiplock has done in a long time. Who knows? That might change once he does like Donkey Kong Bonanza remix and stuff. Heart of Gold. Oh yeah, I might make a video on that. Actually, I'm gonna be on his page because I think I'm gonna talk about his Heart of Gold next. But yeah, and also, yeah. All right, so that was Note Block and stuff. Yeah, what I was gonna say is that he also did the Donkey Kong Bonanza remix, which I will talk about later in the video. And yeah, and finally, Chugga Conroy. Yep, one of my favorite YouTubers. He came back after, of course, he had like a horrible teeth injury. I'm not going to talk about anything else because I don't want to disrespect his personal information. But he came back and the legend returned, and yeah. And his Twilight Princess is definitely one of the best Let's Plays he has done, so yeah. And... oh, and also, there was Liam's Triforce's amazing like analysis video. I think by far this might take the cake. I don't know what it is, but I hope he does Donkey Kong Bonanza next. But his Mother and Earthbound series was amazing, honestly, because it just gave an emotional message at the end of it.
They've shown me that ever.
Yeah, just an amazing ending. I honestly never expect him to go even beyond, like, just the emotional, honestly. So yeah, thank you, Liam. You made me see video games in Liam Triforce. You made me see video games in a whole new direction. And you made me love video games even more. I love video games, but you made me love video games like, the Metroid games on GBA and Earthbound and Mother and Donkey Kong Country even more now. Thank you, Liam Triforce. And then finally, one of my best, friends in terms of, on YouTube and stuff, Justendo himself, also an amazing new banner he made, has gotten, 6,000 subscribers, which I'm trying to find the post. I don't remember, but where was it? Was it here somewhere? Oh, here it is. Congrats for hitting 6,000 subscribers. Of course, I made a nice comment congratulating him, but we're both in the 1,000 now, and yeah. So yeah, thank you, Justendo. We both are killing it now. I don't know how both of us are just getting this many subscribers, but it's probably because we're just pumping out consistently great content. But congrats, Justendo, for being an inspiration for me and helping me start my own video game reviews. I did do them in 2023, but I was a bit shy at first. But, you helped me to become confident thanks to your positivity. So thank you for being positive, man. And, yeah. So now that was July. So now July 7th, there was GOM Metal's amazing remix on Mega Man 04, which is Esperanto and stuff, which... yeah, this was definitely amazing, but his Gangplank Gallon remake, I think this is even more amazing, but this is also great. And, yeah, and then there was Grand Tendo's, oh my god, this one I was really looking forward to, because Grand Tendo, if you don't know, he makes absolutely, like, top tier, like, plush videos. Like, he absolutely just kills it with this. It's some of the best plush video content on YouTube. But he made this, honestly, and this was amazing. Perfect, amazing. And I love the voice acting that he's been adding here. It's even more amazing, but yeah. But yeah, overall, amazing. Definitely say he did a good job with this, and yeah. So yeah, thank you, Nintendo, for making some of the best Mario Push content on YouTube. It's simple, but it's just some of the best, most rewatchable. And also, today was a chocolate day on that day for some reason. Okay. And now this is a more serious one, but you know what? I can understand the brutal honesty, but I think he's 100% right. This is, sorry if I mispronounced his name, Gnarl, and he gives a very good, honest review on the Nintendo Switch 2. But you know what? Fine, I can accept this. Sometimes you have to be brutally honest what you honestly really think, and you just have to, take it out and say, hey, listen, I may enjoy this, but it's not perfect. And you know what? I love Nintendo Switch 2. Gnarl's review is definitely amazing and well done. And honestly, yeah, I agree with him. The Nintendo Switch 2 I appreciate, but I can understand why some people don't want to buy it. It's a bit too pricey, and you can get the Steam Deck for a cheaper deal and stuff. And yeah, I want the Nintendo Switch 2 because I love physical gaming and stuff. But, I can definitely see, his criticism and critique somewhere. So, you know, yeah. Thank you, Naro, for making a brutally honest review. Well done, honestly, and your criticism is spot on. So, thank you, Naro, for this amazing review on the Nintendo Switch 2. Especially the last part, it was so funny. But, yeah. But, anyways, yeah. So, and that's July 7th. So, July 8th, because I finished Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3, it makes sense to finish Ninja Gaiden 1 on the Nintendo Entertainment System, but I did Nintendo Switch Online and stuff because I wanted to finish it because I didn't touch it since 2019. And it was an amazing 2D platformer video game that aged pretty well, and that's timeless forever. And yeah, the ending was perfect and stuff. But, yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to play the Ninja Gaiden trilogy again because no, I finished Ragebound in the trilogy. I'm done with Ninja Gaiden. But yeah, Nathaniel Bandy's impressive video, and honestly kind of concerning, but still impressive at the same time, where he basically just goes in and just 100% Mario Kart World. Well, no, not okay. Actually, I think he meant to say in 24 hours. Yeah.
Despite the fact
Nathaniel, you're even more crazier, man, than I thought. And you know what? I like you for that. But dude, man, please sleep, man, after when you do those videos, because you need to rest. But yeah, they say I made Mario Kart World, Team Fortress 2, Crash Bandicoot 4, the unholy trinity of just rage quitting if you want to 100%. Fun for normal play, but not for 100% play. But don't worry, the stickers don't really matter. I didn't collect all the stickers, but they don't really matter. I already 100% the other stuff, the main stuff. So the stickers are just kind of small side stuff. And now, out of nowhere, this collab, Dashi Games, I repeat, hold on, I'm going to turn off the volume a bit more here. Dashi Games made a video where he collaborated with, no, I am not joking, with Queso. What? Oh my god, okay. Not on my 2025 bingo card, but I welcome it. Just came out of nowhere. But yeah, it was an amazing Mario Party. Oh, and also there was Dashi and Lamar, you know, also coming back video that I forgot to show, but it was an amazing video that to see that, I don't know how to pronounce his name, was Lamarr. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's been a while since 2017 since they last hang out. They're the best bond, you know, since, you know, Mario and Luigi. So yeah, it was amazing to see them again after 2017 with the Nintendo Switch 1 and Mario Odyssey content. So that was July 8th. So July 9th, I 100%... I didn't watch it. I finished playing Hyper Life Drifter, and it was an amazing video game. I definitely enjoyed my time with it, and I definitely enjoyed it 100% from start to finish. So yeah, an amazing video game. Definitely recommend you go check it out. And then after, yeah, so farewell Hyper Life Drifter. Thank you for the 10 out of 10 top-notch video game play. So yeah, it was an amazing game. Thanks to Indie Cross Episode 2 by More Productions, it's now even more popular. So yeah, thank you, Hyper Life Drifter, for the amazing video game. And then July 10th, how do I pronounce her name? Shenpai and stuff. Play through, finally at long last, Mario Kart World. 500 years, finally about time you got the Switch too. And it was an amazing fun video from her. And yeah, like always. But yeah, Rainbow Road was obviously, like I said before, the best stage in Mario Kart, in the Mario Kart franchise, the world version, and yeah. And then of course, Justendo 100% Alcon 64. You're crazy, Justendo, but you're also impressive. And then of course, there was George's funny video where he basically says, how safe are the Mario Kart World tracks? You know, George, if I pronounce your name right, G0RTS, you should become a driver instructor, actually. You know what? You need to become a driver instructor, honestly. But jokes aside, though, this was a great video you made. And yeah, and quickly became one of my new favorite YouTubers. And of course, there was also a finally 1 month late review anniversary on the Switch 2. Which, where is it? If I can go. Where are you? Where's the review page I made? I know it was here somewhere. Here it is. Alright, here it is. So yeah, I made 1 month, you know, review on the Nintendo Switch 2 and stuff, and yeah. So my review overall on the Nintendo Switch 2 1 month later is that I enjoy the console, but I don't support the $80 games and the keycards. But I love Nintendo Switch 2 for the backwards compatibility and Mario Kart World and Knockout Bonanza. I love the console; it's one of my favorite consoles, but I can understand the criticism, and I think the criticism is well deserved. But I love Nintendo Switch too. I just don't support the key cards though. They're just no, I don't support them. But yeah, Nintendo Switch 2, I enjoy it. And that was July 10th, and that was the first act of 2025 July. Hyper Life Drifter was amazing. Nero's Honest Genuine Review. Oh, I misspelled that. Genuine Review on Nintendo Switch 2. Dashi and Lamar and Queso crossover. Didn't expect those. Grand Tando Mario Plus 6-1. Liam Triforce. Mother Emotional. Rush Perspective. He went beyond his limit, and I loved him. Loved him for that. Power Guy making the Mega Man X series at long last. Nathaniel Bandy, crazy video on the Mario Kart World, but also impressive. Props to you, man. And me reaching 1,100 subscribers. Yep, not 1,000, and now I made it to 1,100 subscribers. Thank you guys. How I went from 1,000 to 1,000 a month. Thank you guys. It's still like just crazy to me how now I'm at like 1,200. Thank you guys a lot. It still just shocks me. But yeah, thank you guys. And that was the first act of July 2025. So now, moving on to the second act of July 2025, which is from July 11th. M64 Bros finally obtained the Nintendo Switch 2. Congratulations to you, M64 Bros, which he has did. If you don't know, M64 Bros has struggled to got the Nintendo Switch 2, but finally, at long last, he finally has obtained the Nintendo Switch 2. And honestly, this is the first time where I really say I'm very thankful that he bought it, because as you may know, obviously he struggled to get the Switch 2 time and time, but finally he got the Nintendo Switch 2 at long last. Hey, one more thing I also want to show you, the way how he does the comparison here, like DS and 3DS. It's actually pretty interesting because he does a lot of comparison. But yeah, congratulations, man, for getting that Nintendo Switch 2. You were just in time for Donkey Kong Bonanza at this time, and yeah. But yeah, congratulations, M64 Bros, and yeah. So now, and also finally at long last, video game Donkey Kong December early preview, where he makes Stranding of the Death 2. But all jokes aside, though, what I'm trying to say is that it's Death Stranding 2 video game Donkey video was definitely amazing, and I definitely enjoyed it and stuff. And yeah, Donkey Kong December Death Stranding is so freaking good. So yeah. But anyways, after that now, it comes... Hold on, what? Oh yeah, okay. So next thing that came out after this was Tony Hawk's Skater 3+4. Now obviously I don't have any intention to complete it, but I did play through it a bit, you know, just to have fun and stuff. I had some fun playing Tony Hawk's Skater 3+4, honestly. I don't have any desire to complete it, honestly, because this game takes like a long time. Wait, how long was it, by the way? Around like 9 hours and stuff. Okay. But honestly, no thanks. I don't plan to just honestly play through Tony Hawk's Skater Pro. It's a great game, but I'm really bad when it comes to the whole parkouring and stuff. I do want to try myself to get better at it, but honestly, no thanks. It's just a little bit too much for me to handle. But you know what? I'll try my best to actually come back to it. But yeah, it's a really great game, honestly. I enjoyed it, honestly. So yeah. Tony Hawk's Skater Pro, it was definitely really great. And yeah, stuff like that. Alright, but yeah, it was Tony Hawk's Skater 3+4. And also, there was Superman 2025, and I finally finished watching this movie, you know, last week and stuff. I forgot to make community posts, but overall, this was an amazing movie, honestly. It was honestly a movie I definitely recommend, honestly. It's the definitely first movie that's not a Mario or Sonic movie that I definitely could enjoy. And the first Super movie I enjoyed since No Way Home and Avengers Endgame and stuff. But yeah, the post-credits scene, which I'm going to be showing right here, I'm going to turn off the volume because I don't want to get copyrighted here, but I'm also not going to show it because I'm not sure if I'm going to get a copyright strike for showing footage of a movie and stuff. maybe not, but I don't really want to take that risk though. Okay, if this ad can go away, please. But this post-credit scene of Superman, obviously, where he does this and stuff, and yeah. But yeah, overall, definitely amazing. So yeah, Lex created the Kryptonites, Superman the counter, and yeah, and of course, yeah, the most hardest scene is that, you know, he has to gain trust, and I think that's the thing about this movie. It's all about, you know, trust and stuff. But yeah, overall, that movie was amazing. Yeah, it was a great redemption and stuff for DC movie redemption, and yeah. So, anyways, after that, there was Splatoon 3 Splatfest coming up, which I will talk about, and then I finally finished playing Blazing Chrome and stuff, which was alright video game and stuff. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time with it. But here's Blazing Chrome. I enjoyed my time with Blazing Chrome, but I don't have any, you know, desire to replay it again because no, thank you, man. Like, this game was a bit too much for me to handle. But yeah, this was Blazing Chrome on Steam and stuff. It was great. I enjoyed it, but I don't want to play it again. No, thank you. That final boss was just way too much. And then, of course, there was the Splatoon 3 Splatfest. It was about Team Air versus, yeah. It was Team Air versus Team Land versus Team Sea and stuff. Versus Sea. And I was on, obviously, on Team Air and stuff. I was on Team Air and stuff. And, of course, the Splatfest that, of course, won and stuff, which I will be showing it on my Nintendo Switch 2, but if I go to screenshots here, this is all the Donkey Kong Bonanza stuff, but let me go to Splatoon 3. If it's here somewhere, please, can I find it? I really wish Nintendo had this option where you can search to find a particular picture. Okay, I have to scroll all the way down. Gosh dang it, this is taking a long time. No, that's Mario Kart World. I went too far. Okay, here it is. Here's the Splatoon 3 stuff. Okay. So, Team Water won. And yeah, I lost. But Team Sea won. But it was a fun game in the end of the day. But yeah. But here's something that really surprised me the most. I earned 7 seashells. What the heck? Like, I honestly... Okay, actually, no, technically 9 because I gained 2 more after that. But that is the highest I ever got in a Splatfest, honestly. I think probably because I played a lot, maybe that explains why, but yeah. So yeah, pretty much. And also the, yeah. So yeah, that was overall my Splatoon experiments. And yeah. And also, this is where the 8-bit drummer came back and stuff. He was on vacation. And he rocked more, and he was rocking some more amazing music and stuff. And he did. So yeah. Overall, pretty much. Anyways, so now the next thing, on July 12th. On July 12th, there was the Season 3 of Slick Frames' on Ask Mario series and stuff. So if you don't know Slick Frame, he makes this amazing, funny series on Ask Mario and stuff. But as you may know, he made Ask Mario Season 3. Wait, hold on. Gosh dang it. I'm getting lost. Season 3, oh yeah. Season 3 of the series has begun and stuff. And yeah, wait, no. Was it Season 3? Oh yeah, Season 3. Oh no, sorry. I think I meant to say Season 4, but I'm not sure. But yeah. It was an amazing compilation he made. And yeah, it was really funny. But yeah. Anyways, also, there was a new Super Mario Bros. TV Time by FD Samuel. I pronounced that horribly. Gosh, I need to stop with these butchering names pronouncement. But he was the same guy that also did the Pizza Tower music stuff. So I'm really surprised that he actually came back. But yeah, honestly. But yeah, really recommend you go check his channel out since he makes these amazing, remixes and stuff. But yeah. And then after that, there was, of course, Straw Hat Midas' video, and I think this might be his best video he made, honestly. I know I'm known to say, like Straw Hat Midas is one of my new favorite YouTubers that popped up on the YouTube platform. Mainly thanks to his positivity and playing a lot of video games and stuff, but his video where he makes ranking every Mario game on the Switch was definitely one of his best, honestly.
Mario game available on the Switch. And today I'm going to rank them from worst to best, starting off in last place.
So yeah, this is definitely his best video and stuff.
With Mario Kart Punch Kingdom.
But yeah, definitely his best video he made, honestly. Great work, man. Keep making more amazing, positive, fun, passionate content. Not just Nintendo, but other video games as well. Hope you can check indie games one day. But yeah, and next is obviously, oh yeah, this is going to be a more emotional one, but it's Miles' Nuggets amazing video where he ended his Hollow Knight Let's Play. And honestly, I want to say, Miles Nugget, thank you a lot for making this amazing Let's Play on, Hollow Knight, honestly. It was not only good, but it was definitely one of the, best you made, honestly. Here's his entire Hollow Knight Let's Play, but Miles Nugget, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say, thank you a lot for making this Let's Play, honestly. I know I said this in my YouTube short and stuff, and I apologize for repeating myself, but I really mean it. Like, this might be one of my new favorite Let's Plays. It's right up there with Chunk of Connor Boy's Let's Plays and stuff, but yeah. But yeah, you did a good job. Definitely an amazing Let's Play, honestly. I'm glad that you're done and honestly, officially over with Hollow Knight. And honestly, good, Miles. I sometimes felt a bit very concerned about, with your Hollow Knight stuff because, yeah. But I'm glad that you're done, and hopefully you can move on to new games after this. Which he actually is going to be playing through Deltarune, and I can't wait for it because finally at long last he's playing through a new game, and that makes me, very happy. Because Hollow Knight is great, but it's very unhealthy if you focus not just on that game, but just if you focus on one game in particular. I love Super Mario World, but I don't want to constantly play it forever and just keep focusing on it, so that's why. But anyways, yeah, that was July 12th. And now July 13th is now, well, only one thing happened here, and that was, out of nowhere, Dominic Ninmark, I believe I pronounced it, did I pronounce his name correctly? I think so. Dominic Ninmark, he created a brand new Gravity Circuit remake that just came out of nowhere. And this is just, oh my god, man, just amazing. Happy 2nd anniversary to Gravity Circuit, by the way. But yeah, honestly, you did a 10 out of 10, just your remix, honestly. Yep, what this guy said. 10 out of 10 remix, man, and honestly, yeah. So yeah, thank you, Dominic and Mark, just for the experiments of the music, honestly. Of, a bit of Electric Circuit's theme and stuff, but yeah. But yeah, on Power Circuit's theme song, it was amazing, so yeah. And then July 14th, I already said this, Team MC won after watching the results and stuff, but yeah. But yeah, I got 7 to 8 seashells. And then finally, okay, I'm going to be using my community tab post here because obviously it's going to get kind of annoying to, constantly search up constantly and just, do that. But, where is it? Okay, here it is. But yeah, so there was, there was a Donkey Kong Country movie confirmed, but I'm not sure. Then there was Mets Mega Man 3 remakes the music album. And honestly, like, this was just straight up amazing, honestly. So if you don't know who Met is that Met makes some amazing music on Mega Man games. Not just Mega Man, but other video games also. But he actually went back and he actually remade, like, one of his, Mega Man 3 playthrough, the guitar playthrough, which was 9 years ago. But he went back and remade it, and oh my god, man, it's even better than the one 9 years ago and stuff. The intro is my favorite one, and also the Starfall and Magnetman's theme song. But yeah, great work, Matt. You did a good job with that and stuff. Yeah, as you can see, the song I played. And then on July 15th, and then after that, July 15th, on July 15th, oh yeah. Congrats, of course, Nathaniel Bandy for making 12 years of music content, but he made a new channel and stuff, and yeah, his new channel, if you don't know, is called Bandy's been, it's basically kind of similar like Scott the Woods' Scott Stash and stuff, where he uploads more consistently over here now. And yeah, pretty much. But could he use this Nathaniel Nandy? I mean, maybe I think Nathaniel Nandy is something else, but yeah. But yeah, he uploads a lot more here because the main channel videos take a very long time to produce. So I guess he's using this to, to fill a waiting gap in the, void and stuff. But anyways, yep. And also there was, oh yeah, there was Mega Man Maker's 8th year anniversary and stuff, which was in 2025. No, where was it? Dang it. I hate having to look for the YouTube channel. Okay, here it is. Version 1.10 and stuff. I don't play Mega Man Maker anymore because I stopped using it in 2023 because I stopped making levels for it. Mainly because, I was done and I was getting tired and I wanted to end off editing and stuff. But yeah. Wait, no, sorry. This is the wrong video. Mega Man Maker. It's right here somewhere. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, here it is. 8th year anniversary and stuff. And yeah. Happy 8th year anniversary of Mega Man Maker. And yeah, pretty much. Where's my comment? Oh yeah. Happy 8th year anniversary. The Mega Man X2 Flame Stack theme song is nice. And yeah, happy 8th year anniversary Mega Man Maker. And yeah. Thank you, Mega Man Maker. I don't use you anymore, but from 2017 to 2023, thank you. I had fun with you, but I moved on from you. But I remember your legacy and memories I had with you. I don't want to use you anymore because I moved on now. But yeah. But anyways, yeah. Also, I will be making a playlist on my Mega Man Maker levels if you guys want to, play and curious to find out and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, on July 15th, I finished playing Beard Blade, which was an amazing video game. I absolutely loved it and stuff. And yeah, so Beard Blade was an amazing, gorgeous, wonderful, video game I played from start to finish. And yeah, so if we go here, which is right here and stuff, Beard Blade was overall really fun, and I definitely had overall a great time with it. It was an amazing game and stuff, and this is not the correct Beard Blade I'm talking about. This one. But yeah, it was overall an amazing game. I wrote my review on it and stuff. And yeah, overall, an amazing 2D platformer video game. I enjoyed my time with it, honestly, and yeah. So, yeah, Beard Blade, it was amazing. An amazing, well-done 2D platforming video game. 11 out of 10, 2D platforming video game masterpiece. Thank you and farewell, Beard Blade, and yeah. July 16th, tomorrow, 2 amazing video games come out. Donkey Kong Bonanza and Advent Neon and stuff. And also, there was Super Mario Central's, well, it's now over now. It ended yesterday, but Super Mario Bros. Level Design Contest 2 began and stuff, and yeah, the contest has officially closed, but this was at the time when it was still open. I didn't join because due to my lack of knowledge of Super Mario Bros. 2 ROM hacking and stuff, but yeah. But yeah, pretty much. But yeah, no, that's the overworld, but pretty much, yeah, and stuff, and yeah, and stuff. So yeah. So anyways, after that, I believe that's the end of July 16th. Okay, no, not yet, because IGN, I repeat, IGN gave Donkey Kong Bonanza a straight up, no, I am not kidding, I really wish I was making this up, gave up Donkey Kong Bonanza a 10 out of 10, honestly. Like, IGN, like, why were you, like, that nice now? Like, you went from one of the Pokemon games saying, oh, too much water, but you gave it a perfect 10 out of 10. Am I seeing that number correctly? Thank you, IGN, honestly. Shows that 3D platformers are the best video games, especially when Nintendo and indies make them. Okay, maybe Sony also with Astrobot. But yeah, Nintendo, Sony, PlayStation, and indie games, they're the top 3 that make amazing, top-notch 3D platforming video games. And we need more of them, if that makes IGN happy. But yeah, oh my gosh, 10 out of 10 IGN. Holy crap, you were just very generous. Thank you, IGN. I guess the redemption arc's starting. Well, I don't know, maybe they could go back giving a 0 out of 10 for no reason. But until then, thank you, IGN. That was generous of you. And then July 17th and July 18th, I'm going to pair those two up now. Hold on, why is my camera not paying attention? Please pay attention. Okay. Well, it's not paying. Okay, here it is. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Advent Neon. Both are finally now out today. I finally got both of them. And of course, I didn't 100% Advent Neon, but I 100% Donkey Kong Bonanza. Let's do this, where I said I'm going to do those games. And my, oh my, I just went into those games just with so much pure excitement. And yeah. But yeah, which I will be showcasing here. No. I think I'm looking for the reactions, I believe. Where is it? I'm not sure where it went. Okay, I'll just go to shorts instead. It'll just be faster. But here it was, where I uploaded these 3 videos and stuff, and also the Hollow Knight and stuff, video and stuff. And yeah, pretty much.
I got Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah, you said it, me. I got Donkey Kong Bonanza. And yeah, thank you, Pasta Luke, for the nice comment and stuff. And yeah. But yeah, thank you, Pasta Luke, and also I replied to your comment and stuff. But yeah, finish talking about it as a follow-up video. Okay, I don't want to click on here yet because I'm spoiling something, but I also bought Advent Neon. And yeah, pretty much. But yeah, pretty much. You said to me, yep, I bought Advent Neon and stuff, and yeah. So I made a video on Miles Nugget, obviously. I am sorry for mentioning that up, but there's a surprise, which I'm not going to reveal yet. I'll come back to that later. And yeah, that was both July 17, 18. I remember playing those 2 games, obviously, and yeah. And then I got 1,130 subs. Thank you guys, honestly. I can't believe it's just rapidly increasing, and thank you guys so much. I'm going to keep delivering more amazing content for you guys. And July 20, I finally finished playing through, of course, Advent Neon, which is right here and stuff. And this also exploded in views. Thank you guys so much. I honestly can't believe it, but yeah, pretty much. Advent Neon, it was an amazing video game. I really wish this game was on Nintendo Switch, honestly. But yeah, pretty much. But yeah, amazing video game. I enjoyed it. It may not get that many reviews, but I was one of the first few people who bought this on launch. You said it, me, but yeah, I already said it before. Amazing video game. I definitely recommend you go check it out, guys. If you want some kind of Mega Man 0, 5 or ZX3. Was there ZX3? I think there wasn't. But yeah, if you want a new Mega Man 0 stuff, play Advent Neon. But yeah. Oh, and one more thing, actually. I'm not done yet. For the first time in ever, I think this might be the first time in my YouTube, career history or my internet online career of me Let's Playing video games. When I finished playing Advent Neon, if I can find that community post, okay. Showcase it. Here it is. Maybe you thought I commented on here by myself, but nope. Guess who commented? CryoGX, the legend himself. Dude. Holy crap, man. Thank you so much, man. I did not expect you to comment. Thank you. That means a lot to me, man. Thank you for this amazing video game you made. It was awesome and amazing. Thank you, man, for commenting. For the first time ever in the history of my YouTube and online internet career, I got mentioned and noticed by the Arthur himself. Thank you, man. But that was the end of Advent Neon and stuff, and that's the end of July 20 and the end of the second act part of July 2025. So farewell, second part of July. Here's the highlights. Splatoon 3 Splatfest Land. I lost. Team C won. But I won 7 matches in total. Sorry, I meant to write 7/8 matches in total. And and I earned I won 6 matches, but I got 7 to 8 like seashells and stuff. 6 matches, but I got 7 to 8 seashells, highest ever in the Splatfest. IGN give me Donkey Kong Bonanza 10 out of 10. Can't believe it. Donkey Kong movie conform. I'm not sure, it might be either real or fake. Beard Blade was an amazing 2D platformer video game. M64 has finally obtained the Nintendo Switch 2. Miles Nugget, amazing. Hollow Knight Let's Play. Dominic Nimar back with another 11 out of 10 Eurobeat Gravity Circuit remix for the 2nd anniversary. And I got Donkey Kong Bonanza. I got Advent Neon. I finished playing Advent Neon. Didn't 100% it because no thank you. It's just too much. And also the Arthur commented on my video. And yeah, pretty much. Best achievement I got on the 2nd week of July 2025. That and Donkey Kong Bonanza on launch. And that was the 2nd act of July 2025. Farewell to the 2nd act of July 2025. And now we move on to the final 3rd farewell act of July 2025. July 21, I finally finished playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Donkey Kong Bonanza deserves to win Game of the Year 2025. King Hero's back, best video game comeback ever in the history of gaming, and yeah. Also, one more thing I wanted to showcase, but if you go to if I go to my DeviantArt, which is right here, posts, obviously, is where I make, the Donkey Kong Bonanza posts and stuff, and also Ninja Gaiden Rage Channel, which I will get to in a minute. And also, of course, there was God Metal's Gatling Gallon remix. Now here, I'm going to be playing it at full volume because just how good this is. Best video game remix you did, man, honestly. Honestly, because I honestly just can't deny how amazing it is. And yeah, best video game remix you did, honestly. And it's even more amazing now. The King is back. And now for more Donkey Kong Bonanza, remember when I said I'll come back to No Block for a special one? I love his Deltarune remix, but his Donkey Kong Bonanza remix, holy crap, man. He went beyond another level. Honestly, I think this might make me cry, man. And yeah, I got the 100%ing. This was worth getting 100%ing. Man, it was such a struggle, but it was worth it. But yeah, I'm probably going to type a comment here now, just to show my love and appreciation, but yeah, and also he implemented the Donkey Kong rap, honestly, which honestly is really fitting, honestly. I'm not sure, I really hope this one's like game awards. I know there's competition, Doom the Dark Ages, Yakuza Pirates, Expeditional 33, Death Stranding 2. Maybe Death Stranding 2 might win because Game Awards has a bias for Kojima. I'm not saying I hate him, but I just prefer Donkey Kong Bonanza a bit more. Because it's all about, that fun action and stuff. But yeah. But yeah, definitely, obviously, here's my comment, it's amazing. So yeah, No Block, you did a good job with this. So anyways, yeah, that was on Bonanza and stuff. And that's where I finish it, which I want to showcase the video right here, but if we go to my playlist, which is what I do, Donkey Kong Bonanza, why am I singing? Because, singing is, fun, especially with a game like Donkey Kong Bonanza's soundtrack, which is just, oh my god, on another level of just amazingness. If I can find it, though, somewhere. Here it is. Of course, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is my computer mouse, by the way. You guys got to see a glimpse of it. And here it is. This is where I finished Donkey Kong Bonanza, 10 out of 10 masterpiece and stuff. My intro play, and yeah. And yeah, this is where I say it was the prequel. And I did 100%ed. I'm gonna 100% the game and do the post-game content and yeah, stuff like that. So, yeah. And I did, and it was, oh my god, just so difficult, but I did it, and it was, worth it. Which is right here, which I don't want to play yet, because obviously I want to save it. But if we go here, obviously, it's going to Switch. No, not show screenshots. Actually, no. I'm gonna showcase this later. I don't want to showcase it now. But yeah. But that was July 21st, obviously. And now July 22nd, Pokemon Legends, a new Nintendo Switch bundle, obviously. ZA Nintendo Switch bundle. You know what? I might buy this game because of the bundle, honestly. But there's a new bundle coming up for Nintendo Switch 2. One was Mario Kart World, and the other is this. And this looks really good, actually. You know what? I think I'm actually going to buy this game fine. For the first time since the GBA, DS, and 3DS, I might be thinking about buying another Pokemon. Well, there was another Pokemon game that came out last year, and that was Bestie Ball. I'm not sure. Is it Pokemon Influence? I think it is a bit. But I think I might buy this first, because this actually looks really interesting. No, not the Switch 2 bundle. Like, hell no, obviously not too much money and stuff. But October 16th, which is also that same month where Pizza Tower physical Switch copy is coming out, along with the Pepino Kitchen Timer. But I might buy this, honestly, because this looks really dang good. No, not the bundle. Hell no, not the bundle. I already bought the Mario Kart bundle. But I'm talking about Pokemon Legends, the video game itself. But I might buy it, honestly. So, yeah. But, yeah. And also, of course, this is another amazing thing that happened. But going back to Berserk Boy and stuff. Berserk Boy, so yeah, Pokemon Legends Z Switch bundles out. Yeah, waiting for my Steam account to log on. But Berserk Boy for physical copies for Nintendo Switch 1 and Sony PlayStation 5. I'm not sure about Switch 2, but I think it's on Switch 2 because, you know, it's backwards compatibility with Switch 1 and stuff. But Berserk Boy got, you know, at long last physical copies and stuff. And yeah, finally. Yeah, obviously limited run, obviously is the example. But if we go here, which is where I'm going to go. Yeah, there it is. Prices and stuff for it. And yeah, I might buy it on the Switch 1 and stuff. But yeah, pretty much. I'm happy I finally got physical copies because it makes me very happy. Because I love when indie games get physical copies because I like to hold the thing in my hand. But yeah. Then that's July 22. So July 23, there was Arcantul. How do I pronounce it? Arcantul? I don't know. I think Arcantul, but I'm not sure. But Arcanul, he made his one final, no, sorry. Hold on. Oh, strange. Was it another YouTuber? It was basically about like how he basically is about to say one final farewell. I think I got the wrong YouTuber, but it started with, it had the same username as him, but it basically meant that, you know, he said that I'm done with Mario Kart World. This is my final time. I'm not ever gonna play it and stuff. In terms of live stream, you know, he's still gonna live stream, but this is the last time he's gonna play it. But it was a different Arcanal. I don't remember, but wherever it was here somewhere and stuff. Oh wait, actually I can go to my community post instead. Let's see what I'm talking about. But if I can find it, since I want to show proof what I'm talking about and stuff. Where is it? I don't know. I'm not sure where it went. Oh, well, I guess I can't find it, but yeah. Yeah, thank you for the Mario Kart World live streams. I'm done playing Mario Kart World a long time ago. I don't want to play it anymore, but yeah. Oh, here it is. This is what I was talking about. God dang it, I'm such an idiot. It was this guy, the boot camp. But he's done making these videos, and yeah. But honestly, good. I'm glad he's moving on. So he can move on to other new games. I think he's going to play, Valorant, he said, but yeah.
And I don't want to play it on my main channel, so
So yeah, oh, and thank you for answering, you know, my questions about, you know, video game consoles like the Super Nintendo, PlayStation 3, Nintendo Switch 1, yeah. Anyway, so that was July 23, now July 24, I finally finished playing Visited. It was overall a very fun 2D platforming video game that I absolutely loved and enjoyed and stuff. And yeah, which is what I'm going to showcase here, but technically I can go here also, but Visita, this is the game I play and stuff, but I want to also show it on my YouTube, which, if I can find, okay, here it is, never mind. Visita, yeah, this was an amazing, fun 2D platforming video game and stuff, which I'm surprised I never got this on Switch, honestly, because this is the perfect game I can play on the Nintendo Switch, honestly. It's short, simple, straight to the point, fun, amazing, and just an overall amazing 2D platforming video game to play through. I'm just sad that the animated cutscene we see in the trailer never made it in the final game. Maybe probably time constraints or limitations. But yeah. Visita was an amazing 2D platform video game from start to finish. Gorgeous graphics, amazing music, and fun level design, and an amazing story to go with it. And overall, the gameplay is amazing. Everything about it, gorgeous pixel art, rocking soundtrack, a fun, simple story / lore to follow. And finally, immediate action, gameplay, and creative, fun level design. That's very reminiscent of the 2D Mario games and Mario Wonder. And then, speaking of which, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie trailer actually looks promising. Which, okay, I won't lie, it looks really promising and stuff. I only watched the first one, but I never really made it that far. I only watched the beginning, then I watched a bit of the middle. And then I watched through the end, and yeah, so I kind of spoiled it, I kind of ruined it myself. But I'm just not really, into that kind of movie. But you know what? Fine. I will say one thing. I think I'm excited for this second movie, honestly, because, I really am. So fine, I will be watching this at the theater and stuff. So yeah. But yeah. This definitely does look promising. No, this is Five Nights at Freddy's 1. But Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer, this looks actually promising. I'm definitely going to watch it. But yeah. I'm surprised I'm really getting back into movies again. I thought only the Mario movie and Sonic movie are the only two movies I watched. Mario movie 2 and Sonic movie 4 are the only two movies I watched. But there's still a lot of more great movies to come. So finally, and also, the Super Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 DLC edition is now out. I actually wanted to play it, but I'm not sure if I should get it because of the reviews. Actually, no, I'm not gonna look at reviews. I want to play for myself first, and then get a review. I still haven't bought it yet because I didn't have enough money at the time, and this cost us $80 and stuff. But here it is, and stuff. But yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I do want to actually buy this, honestly, but is there a physical copy for this game? No, I think there is, actually, but yeah, pretty much. But I have heard that I don't think there's not much any upgrades or something. I mean, I think it just uses the mouse controls and stuff, because this is one of the uses the gimmicks. I do want to, yeah, okay, it does come with a physical copy. But the problem is that I think this comes under a key code. I just wish for a physical cartridge.
Super Mario.
Oh yeah, credit goes to Open Surprise, by the way. I watched this review, and I still want to buy the game, but I'm not sure, though. I'm still thinking, honestly. But yeah, that was July 24th and stuff. So yeah, July 24th is over. So now July 25th. The next game I played was obviously Mullen Mad Jack. I already played this in January, but I played it again for YouTube Let's Play. Again, a fun FPS game. I enjoyed it. It was really colorful and, loads of, action and stuff. But yeah, definitely enjoyed my time with it, honestly. And yeah, pretty much. But here it is, Mullen Mad Jack. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That was not intentional. That was an accident. But yeah, Mullen Mad Jack, definitely enjoyed my time with the video game and stuff. It was great. It was a lot of colorful anime 1990s aesthetic and stuff, and yeah. But yeah, that was Mullen Mad Jack. It was amazing. I enjoyed it. Okay, but anyways, moving on now. So now, July 25th. I finished playing 3 short Super Mario long hack video games. You're Just a Blue Switch by, Dazio Divoon and stuff. Which if we go here... Wait, what is this? No, I thought I said something, but never mind. But yeah, I finished 3 short sumo ROM hacks, such as You Are Just a Blue Switch. Now, this is the sumo ROM hack version. This is not the full game and stuff. But yeah, You're Just a Blue Switch, made by Desert Evil, and it was definitely, truly something, alright? I definitely think. But yeah, You're Just a Blue Switch, indeed. And next I played, obviously after that, was Castlevania 2. Now this one was just amazing, honestly. I can really say that, despite it being a tribute to Castlevania and stuff, it really shows, even if you're, taking inspiration from, and trying to make a one-on-one recreation, you can still do a lot of creative, original level design with it. And this was amazing. And thank you for the 200 plus views, honestly. I was not expecting that. But yeah, overall, an amazing sumo ROM hack. I can definitely say it was definitely worth playing and stuff, so yeah. But yeah, definitely an amazing sumo ROM hack. I definitely enjoyed it from start to finish. And yeah, pretty much. So yeah, Castlevania 2, amazing. And then finally one more, that being Toothpaste World and stuff. Now there's something very interesting I liked about Toothpaste and stuff, but I like, because it definitely was definitely someone's first Super Mario ROM hack by the Red Crystal and stuff. That song was Red Crystal, but it definitely feels like this could have been like a 2009 Super Mario ROM hack and stuff. I don't know what it is, but definitely I actually had my fun. I actually really enjoyed it. So yeah, I think Crystal, obviously did a good job, and for once I'm actually one of the first few people who played it actually. Yeah, that's something new. But yeah, for someone's first Super Mario ROM hack, it's definitely pretty impressive. And finally, after that, yeah, there's Dashing Queso. I already made that. I finished playing through. Yeah, Dashing Queso class. Bingo card. And finally, I finished playing Our Little Wings of Hope and stuff, which is Here It Is and stuff. But and of course, music that is rocky for no reason. And stuff like that. And yeah, no, this is Castlevania Toothpaste World. But yeah, Our Little Wings of Hope. Definitely enjoyed my time with it. I definitely had a really fun stuff. And yeah, pretty much. But yeah, anyways, Our Little Wings of Hope, which I'm gonna go right here. But yeah, definitely a really fun video game. Enjoyed it and stuff. And yeah, sad this isn't really popular enough, but maybe hope one day it does. But yeah, amazing video game. Enjoyed it. It was a great 2D platforming video game. And yeah, definitely enjoyed it and stuff. And then after playing through Our Little Wings of Hope, obviously, of course, I already talked about Star Metal's amazing remix and stuff. Peanut Butter Gaming's video, which I will be seeing right here, made an amazing video on this, obviously, which is about where he basically explains how, everything changes, but it's a positive change, how he's going to boost his content even further.
Hey everybody, what's up?
But thank you, Peanut Butter Gaming, for the amazing content. You're one of the best YouTubers ever made. And you're still amazing from, 15 years ago, and still amazing now in 2025 and stuff, so yeah. So yeah, thank you, Peanut Butter Gaming, for everything, and being an inspiration. Also, Outer Wilds, that's a big W. So yeah, thank you, Peanut Butter Gaming, and yeah. So now, obviously, the next thing after that was a bit of an emotional one. Power Guy's final, live stream and goodbye and stuff. Power Guy, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for making these top tier, live streams and stuff. I'm gonna miss them a lot deeply, but honestly, I think you have the right, honestly, to retire and stuff. Well, not technically retire, because I think you might come back one day, depending if the videos, your regular content performs well. But thank you, obviously, Power Guy, for the amazing live stream you made. So yeah, farewell, man. Thank you, obviously. And here's my message. Sincerely, Enan63. And here's my video on you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Power Guy. I appreciate you so much for making these amazing live streams and your amazing community and your comedy personality. Yeah. And also, this is also the last time where I also make these random posts and stuff. Okay, what I mean by random posts is like, like on other YouTubers and stuff. With the exception being like Nintendo Directs and my own Let's Plays. Nintendo Directs because, well, it's about the upcoming video games I'm excited for. And maybe at special occasions like saying happy birthday to Hooded Edge. And also all of my other internet online friends and stuff. And yeah. And also, me uploading my Let's Plays and what are my overall final thoughts on the video games and stuff that I Let's Play. And yeah, stuff like that. So, yeah. Because I want to use my community tab just for important stuff, like my Mario Mushroom X 5, Super Mario ROM Hack video game project that I'm currently working on. Don't worry, development is still going well and stuff. I just don't want to spoil anything. I want to keep it all a secret because I want to surprise you guys for this upcoming C3 on Super Mario Central in August. So yeah, so I'm only going to use it, for YouTube, my game development projects, and my art, sprite sheet, and my YouTube uploads, and the future of my YouTube channel, and just my overall YouTube channel of just future and plans and stuff and announcements. So yeah. And of course, happy 50th anniversary to Vine Sauce. I can't believe, Joel became so old that he can basically become my grandpa. I'm just kidding. Don't take that seriously, but yeah. Happy 50th anniversary, Joel. That's all what I can say. Thank you for the fun, amazing content. And then finally, that was July 27th, now July 28th. An amazing game came on here that makes use of the Nintendo Switch. That's perfect for the Nintendo Switch 2, and that being Mario Paint. And if I can find you, Mario Paint. Mario Paint, where are you? Come out, Mario Paint. Okay, here. Is it here? Where are you, Mario Paint? Here it is. Super Nintendo. I actually did play through a bit of Mario Paint. I actually want to make a review on Mario Paint and stuff. How does it utilize the Nintendo 2 mouse control? So stay tuned for that video and stuff. But the best game ever made, guys. Mario Paint was truly ahead of its time. So much so that even the gods just bow down to this amazing video game and stuff. So yeah, thank you Nintendo for adding the best video game in the entire world. I mean, I'm joking, but it's still a great video game, despite my joke. Fun to paint the stuff, and yeah. But yeah, Mario Paint on Nintendo Switch 2 and stuff, and it makes use of it. And there's Super Mario Central's overworld, Super Mario Central's overworld contest results and stuff. And congratulations to Digital E and stuff. Congratulations to you and stuff. And yeah, pretty much. So yeah, congratulations, Digital E, for winning the contest and stuff. But yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza and stuff. And I finished the 4 Heroes of Great Land and stuff. I'm not gonna, of course, search it up anymore because yeah, but it was a great Super Mario ROM Hack video game. I definitely enjoyed it. It was kind of like the 2D platforming version of Low and Mad Jack, since they're both arcadey and stuff. And then of course, Hooded Edge's birthday and stuff. Happy birthday to you, my man, Hooded Edge and stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot on July 4th. I forgot to mention, but also 4th of July, I also played through Alex Jones' Nano Wars and stuff, which I did right here to celebrate, 4th of July and stuff. And yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that's what I did and stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry if this is taking a bit long time. I'm gonna hurry this up and stuff because obviously I want to get through the YouTube videos and stuff. But yeah, Alex Jones Nano Wars. It was, a video game, alright. I, just play through it and stuff. But yeah, happy birthday, Hooded Edge and stuff. Hope you have a great one and stuff. I know it's late, but happy birthday, Hooded Edge. Here's my comment and stuff. Yeah. Trying to speed this up, that's why. And then finally, Yeah, and then I played through Contra 1 on the arcade. It was very hard, but the NES version is better. Animal Well physical copy is released. Halo 2 versus Halo 3 is finally now on the Nintendo Switch 69 and stuff. Reggie, go fix that price now. Here's the physical copy and stuff, and yeah. So, now after that, yeah, I already said I played 4 Heroes of Great Land. And it was a great summer on Mac. I played Super Contra on the arcade version. It was fun, but the NES version better. Contra Operation C, fun game surprisingly on the Game Boy and stuff. Up there with Super Mario Land Duology, don't totally give you include Wario Land, and Mega Man V. And yeah. Then Tembo, I canceled it because, well, I was just not enjoying it anymore because of collecting a certain amount of people to unlock a stage. And then I finally finished playing through Super Mario World, the summer hack and stuff. It was a ROM hack that exists. That's all I can say. I enjoy it, but it kind of exists. And then I played through Super Kiwi 64. I definitely had some fun with it and stuff, and yeah. And finally, there was, yeah, it was great to be platformer there. There was Miles Nugget making another Silk song again. And then Nintendo's new Mario Kart World update, Introspective's amazing review on Knockout Bonanza. Now, speaking of Miles Nugget, well, first let's get through Introspective out of the way. Oh yeah, he's a great YouTuber. I highly recommend you go watch him and stuff. But he made an amazing video on Knockout Bonanza and stuff. Give it a shot if you can. And finally, now I've been saving this guy for last. Miles Nugget, holy crap. Thank you so much, man. I cannot absolutely thank you. Thank you for the comment. Holy freaking crap. First Cryo GX comment, and now you comment. This was officially maybe the second best one because of these two YouTubers that I watch all the time finally comment on me. I just don't know. Sorry if I sound creepy and stuff. I didn't mean to sound creepy, and my apology. But thank you, Miles Nugget and stuff. Yeah, first Crowd GX and now you. Thank you, Miles Nugget. Honestly. And finally, yeah, and also, yeah, and then I finished playing Contra 3: The Alien Wars and Contra Hard Corps, 16-bit 2D platforming perfection, Super Nintendo Sega Genesis, example of aging better than the NES. Ninja Gaiden Rage Battle comes out tomorrow and stuff. And obviously I avoided spoilers, and I got a chance to enjoy Ninja Gaiden Rage Battle and just how amazing it was. And it was overall amazing. Definitely recommend and give it a shot. And yeah, which I will be going here and stuff, but Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound, amazing video game. I enjoyed it from start to finish, and yeah. I do know there were some issues with the Switch 2 version, but this was developed for the Switch just one hardware in mind, so yeah. And I also did finish playing through the Ninja Gaiden trilogy right before Ninja Gaiden Rage Battle. So, hey, perfect timing. But, yeah, pretty much. And I love the 4-2 Unbreakable Determination, along with Knockout Bonanza, Sticker for Sympathy remix, and yeah. And my review on it, definitely Knockout Bonanza and Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound should win Game of the Years, both AAA and Indie. I'm not sure it will happen, but it's fun to imagine and stuff, but maybe it might happen, not sure. And then there was Nintendo Direct partner showcase and stuff that happened and stuff, and yeah, it was the Direct and stuff, but listen, it was a partner showcase, so you weren't expecting much. And Just Tendo, you're absolute welcome. You deserve it, honestly, for being an amazing guy and stuff. And yeah. And then Donkey Kong Country and Streets of Rage 1, I both finished them, and both Ninja Gaiden made a review. Happy birthday, the 8-Bit Drummer. Have a good one, and is that it? I think that might be it. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza, I finished it. Still have this to do. Here's the short. And then finally, here is the final video. Don't worry guys, this is the end. No more after this. I finished Donkey Kong Bonanza and stuff. I'm sorry if this is taking too long, guys. I'm sorry, but this is the end. I did it. And yeah. Farewell, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Farewell, Donkey Kong Bonanza. And that was July 2025. And yeah, farewell, July 2025. Before I do that, here it is. Obviously, these are from June 2025. And now adding with Miles Duncan Crowd GX commenting on me. 100% Donkey Kong Bonanza. And playing through Ninja Gaiden, enjoying it. And yeah. So farewell, July 2025. Farewell. I cannot believe July 2025 is almost coming to an end and stuff. So yeah. So that was it and stuff, and yeah, pretty much. I can't believe July 2025 is almost coming to an end. And we're now in August 2025. And my birthday month, which is September 12th, which is my birthday, and I'm going to be 20. I'm not going to be a teenager anymore. I'm sad and happy. Sad, not going to be a teen, but happy. I can't wait to move on to the next chapter of my adult life. I'm so excited for my birthday, almost coming up in a month away. So yeah. farewell, July 2025, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. Farewell, July 2025, and yeah, farewell, July 2025.